Good morning. We are here located in front of the Great Falls Symphony office, and we're going to talk about the 2023 season, or 23-24 season, our 65th season of the Symphony. We're here with Grant Harville and Hillary Shepard, the Executive Director, along with my partner Janet Duffy. We'll turn it over to Janet. Can you lead us the way?
Thank you, Todd, and thanks for having us this morning. It's kind of brisk, but in a beautiful Great Falls morning. We're here to talk about what's coming up. There's a lot that's going on, and we're excited about it. So what do you want to share about this upcoming season?
Right. Well, sure, I'll share a bit. Yeah, it's the 65th year of the Great Falls Symphony. We were founded in 1959, and we really are proud of the sort of community connection, the kind of established community relationships that we have. It's very important, for instance, that our musicians have local connections as much as possible. That's not true everywhere, and many of our musicians are, for instance, local school teachers, but they're involved in the community in lots of different ways. The Symphony itself will be taking the stage 9 times this year, so sort of working back to front. We're ending the season with a Charlie Chaplin film with live orchestra, Gold Rush, which we did something like that a few years ago, and it was a big hit with our audience.
Enjoyed it.
Yeah, a lot. It's also the 200th anniversary of the first performance of Beethoven's Ninth Symphony, so we have a celebration of that milestone. Our principal flute player is playing a new version of a flute concerto from the Philippines. He has Filipino heritage that has a special connection for him. Yeah, and we have our usual holiday shows, our Christmas show, which is always very popular, and our exactly, and our Halloween concert, which is a matinee for families. That's something we started just a few years ago, and it's just kind of taken off. Community really loves it, and as I always say, we encourage we encourage mild misbehavior at that concert, right? We want to make sure that the kids are first and foremost having a great time, and not worried too much about sitting still and being quiet.
Yes, it's a symphony.
Well, and I think that that's really important for the community to know. If somebody hasn't participated in or had a chance to go to the concerts, it is really a very, I guess, open experience, and you encourage everyone to participate.
Sure, I always say that there's this sort of weird thing about going to classical music concerts that people have, like, what are the rules?
Right.
Basically, what I always say is the rules are, if you've ever been to a movie, you know the rules.
Right? That's a very good idea.
React to what you see, if you're on your phone all the time, people are going to get mad at you. I mean, that's just the way that works.
And they get mad at you at the movie theater too,
exactly right. So, so if you're holding loud conversations, but that's just sort of, as long as you understand basic politeness as a human being, you'll be able to handle it. You'll be fine.
Well, I just think it's important with the Symphony doing those type of things, because in my upbringing, the Symphony was always an adult adventure. It wasn't really for the kids, and probably for the same stigma that the kids are going to act out or embarrass the parents. So I really do, and we're all for family that you guys are doing that and kind of involving the children, because they get their interest levels up.
Right, and I say we have 9 concerts with the Symphony. We actually have several other sort of series that we do, and we actually take the stage in some form about 30 times a year.
Right.
So we have our chamber music series as well, that performs 7 programs. They do it twice each time. We also have a youth orchestra, so 2 orchestras, one with the middle schoolers and one with the high schoolers, basically, and they have their own chamber music program, which is sort of especially important, I think, as an educational thing. Chamber music, when you're playing in a small group, you're the only one playing your part. It's this really great combination of independence. You have to know what you're doing, and no one's going to come bail you out.
You can't hide behind the rest of the
exactly. But you also have to connect to the people around you. You can't just sort of wander off and do your own thing. So it sort of hits that kind of sweet spot. And then we have school matinees as well, where the 5th graders and the 4th graders will come in and have a little field trip, and we relieve their teachers of a little bit of
the duties that they may have.
Most of their duties are getting the kids into the room and out again. That's the hard part.
So, if someone hasn't experienced the Symphony, how would they get more information? That's my first question.
More information about the Great Falls Symphony?
About the Great Falls Symphony and the symphonic choir and
Our website is gfsymphony.org, and we have a ton of information on there for you to peruse. Information about our youth orchestra programs, our youth matinee, our regular symphony series, our choir, our members, our board, our history, everything that you might want to know. And if you have deep burning questions beyond that, you can call us at our office. It's 406-453-4102. And
we're standing in front of it. So
Right.
Can you purchase your tickets here at this location?
Yes, this is where you would get tickets as well and come see our beautiful faces. We are in the D.A. Davidson complex in the Liberty Building at 11 3rd Street North here in Great Falls. And yeah, we're open Tuesday through Friday for our office hours, 9 to 4:30. So just come and stop by and hang out for a while. It's a lot of fun.
Wonderful. And if they wanted to support versus going to the symphony, or in addition to going to the symphony,
yes.
What other ways can they support you?
Yes, so thank you. We are a 501c3 nonprofit organization, and our nonprofit designation is education, and we take that very seriously.
And do a very good job.
Well,
Yes,
thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Janet.
Thank you.
You're
That's
welcome.
needed in this
I
community.
just want to do that plug for how much you're in the schools and working with the schools
Right.
to educate the kids about music.
Right. So as a nonprofit, ticket sales is one of our revenue streams, but it really only covers about a quarter of our annual operating expenses.
Right.
The rest of it does come from contributed revenue from people in this community, and they've been supporting us wonderfully for 65 years, and we really appreciate that, and we rely on it in order to thrive. We're not publicly funded by taxes or anything like that. It's a private nonprofit. If you are wanting to contribute in a donation sort of sense, you can go to our website and donate online, gfsymphony.org. Again, you can stop by at our office, give us a call. We're happy to sit down and have a meeting with you as well and talk all things symphony and sustainability into the future, and talk about all the wonderful programs that are in our midst, which is something that we're also discussing as a very large and inclusive committee this year. We're doing it a little bit differently, and we're going to be involving the community quite a bit in getting their take on what they think would really resonate with them, and how we can serve them best here in Great Falls. So yeah, I think you're going to be seeing a lot of really cool new things in the future that we've never done before as well.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
I'll also add, as I say, we really want as much sort of local talent joining us as possible. So
there we go.
If anybody listening is, for instance, a singer, we would love to see you on stage with us. If you're a secret violinist or something like that.
Closet violinist.
Yeah.
For all those that are moving here for the Toro Medical School,
Absolutely.
they have a music background.
Yeah, absolutely. So again, we take that very seriously. We really value local musicians, and would like to be involved with them.
Great. We're gonna have to wrap up. But
Thank you for allowing us to interview you this morning.
Thanks for letting us be here.
Thank you so much.
Please support the Great Falls Symphony.
Thank you.